Hey folks, Dr. Groovy Scott Groove of GroovyMusicLessons.com here with I think it's about a 1989 Yamaha from Japan, Matsumoku. This is the Weddington. Yes, the Weddington Special. They make, the deluxe, the custom, the standard, and everything like Gibson would on your Les Pauls. This here is on loan from my buddy Jiminy C., who sold me back my Yamaha. My Gibson. I've got Yamaha on the brain today, and it's a good thing. A Gibson Les Paul Studio Light M3, which I just purchased a red one just a couple of days ago. That'll be here anytime. Simply the best Les Paul ever made as far as Dr. Groovy is concerned. Sure, you have that typical bullshit in the way, huge amount of worthless wood where you try to play the high areas. Whereas on the Weddington, let's just get in on that thing, man. This thing is groovy. You don't have such bullshit because they made them basically, well, not basically, 100% for sure, way better than Gibson ever did. They just took the time and made better guitars, period. Look at that. That's how you do it. You've seen the Gibson Access Les Pauls. This is where they got that idea from. They stole it like they do most things. Now, most companies did not steal Gibson ideas. Gibson stole everybody else's ideas. Most Americans just don't know about it because they live in America. And Gibson is somehow a magical thing. But remember, Gibson's, main line of crap was, refrigerators and that kind of thing back in the day. And then they got into some guitars and so forth. And then they've bought up everything since, so they're just known as Gibson brands now. They don't even just call it Gibson anymore. Okay, so the Weddingtons, yes, again, from Matsumoku, Japan. I did videos a while back showing you all the cool axes from over there that you guys should be buying. And you really should, and a lot of people have done so, and people are just loving them. I got some Wall Street dudes saying, and this is honest to God, be happy to provide, just, you guys can look at the emails if you'd like. And, no, it did not come from the guy over at Mythbusters. And I'll read the whole video or the whole email to you, not just the part that I like and construe it my own way. Anyway, but they're like, saying, hey, I get rid of my Les Paul and I bought 8 guitars that you recommended, Scott, and I never could be happier in my flipping life. I can't wait to get rid of, my other American Axis. And, they're just discovering the coolness that is the guitars that I'm pointing out to you. Again, the Yamahas, Aria Pros, of course, the particular Ibanez's and Grecos, the Electras, the West Tones. There's a few out there that you guys should be picking up of those on the little page where I've put up a whole bunch of stuff for sale that is so ungodly dirt cheap, cheaper than the worst Epiphone ever made, and you guys are still avoiding it, but some folks have taken advantage of it. So I'm going to have to buy them, and God, I don't want to have to buy and resell, but if you guys want to buy and resell everything that I put up on that one little section I put together for you guys can become rich really fast. It's just a matter of if you want to deal with shipping guitars back and forth. Just do it in the continental United States. You don't want to deal with overseas. Okay, anyway, again, like I said, check out the back. That is just phenomenal. I've seen pictures only of this whole Weddington series. Again, this is the special, and they do follow the Gibson lines as far as, here you go, you can see make sure if you find one of these, they do say Japan on the back of them. That's where you wanted to come from. Not that they haven't made amazing stuff from Taiwan and other places that are amazing too. But the Weddingtons, yes, the real ones. And yes, they are so amazing that people are copying them and counterfeiting them. They're amazing. So if you get a standard, it would be like a very basic version, more basic than this. This is a special. If you think about the Gibson Les Paul Special, you got a couple P90s in here. That's the thing that's different about this one compared to all of the models is the pickups and the fact that it's just a flat top. It is not an arch top with a maple cap on it like all the others. So this one has P90 sized pickups in it. They are not full size by any stretch of the imagination. And I love these pickups. I want to turn one of them around. I want to put another one in the middle. So at the very least, if I can't find one of these guitars, I am going to order these pickups because they are still made. Okay, what these pickups are, and you'll want some too, and it's just a matter of how you want to wire them. You can do them so many ways. They are a 5 lead pickup option, so you have 4 wires plus the ground, but you can do so many things with it as far as coil splitting, no coil tapping, even though it says tapping on here. No, they're coil split. You got the C-shaped regular neck. Of course, you can tell rosewood on the fingerboard, blah, blah, blah. DiMarzio, the pickup model number is the DP. So you're looking at a, like a DiMarzio P, and it's not a P90, it's a P162. So DP 162 soap bar humbucker. Yamaha calls these pickups the Q100s. So if you ever see these for sale and you want to buy one of these axes, it'll say Q100s because that's what's on Yamaha's spec sheet. And then again, the QPs from DiMarzio is what they'll have on there. Or the DP, DiMarzio P series. Okay, and when you get up into like the customs and the deluxes, that's when you start getting into what looks more like a typical Les Paul, where you have 2 regular sized DiMarzios, and they sound way different than these. These are more musical, I think. If you guys are used to P90s, these very much revolve around that sound and a couple of nice, split sounds that are single coils. And some that aren't split sound very single coil-ish just because some are in series, some are in parallel. I'll show you which are which. Okay, and when you get to those higher series that are going to cost you more money, what are the costs? Costs on all these are about half of what you're going to see for Gibson used. So if you see this guitar, a special, and you see a Gibson Les Paul special, has 2 P90s in it, you can expect to pay half that price for one of these. If you get one of these, the custom, look at the Gibson Les Paul Customs, what they go for. And it has all the same thing with, a 1.5 mile thick maple carved top, all kinds of binding. No binding here. Way cool inlays everywhere. No inlays here. No binding to speak of on the fingerboard. You'll have that there. You have a big pretty turtle clitoris or something on the headstock, and but again, these will be half the price, but twice, 3 times a lady, 3 times the quality, easy. And I don't say it just to knock Gibson. I say it because it's true. There's certain things that just need to be told. And a lot of people are starting to find out now that they're buying stuff that I am suggesting. And again, thanks for at least trying them out. And again, for most everything you guys buy, I make you an offer. If you don't like it, I will buy it from you. I have no problem with that whatsoever. So if you don't like my suggestions, hey, sell it to me. I'll be glad to have it. Scotty's wayward home for guitars. Okay, let's go through the 5-position Strat type of thing. Okay, you do have volume, tone, which are very musical. Here's the bridge pickup in parallel, full humbucker. Yes, I have some noise on. Tone is very, everywhere. Okay, so beautiful. Even without my mic, it would sound a lot better. Okay, so that's the bridge position in parallel. If you go to the next position, position 2, you do get the 2 inside coils. Okay, I like it that way on the bridge position, but I would switch the pickup, if it was my guitar, backwards in the neck position because you have both inside coils. I would want the coil that's activated which is this one on the inside. I would want it towards the neck to give me just closer to a Fender sound, because it's a really short scale guitar, meaning it is Gibson scale, 24.75 inches. So if you need to know your scale, yeah, it's plain old Gibson scale, but it's a better axe. And my God, you can't, if this thing had 83 frets on it, I could play it, because there's nothing here to stop you. That's the way, again, all guitars should be made. If they're not bolted on, they should be made this way. It's just too beautiful. Hey, notice that? No harmonics. It's a beautiful thing. Now check this out. This is, again, both inner ones, and they're both single coils, split. Okay, I know, nowhere near close, but I'm just jamming, and I had my mic on, so it could have sounded this good. Now that sounds great. Jimi Hendrix does, Alan Jackson. Okay, in the middle, we actually go to both pickups in parallel, just like your normal Les Paul middle position. Okay, or again, I'm doing everything clean. Okay, nothing going on there but a clusterfuck, but hey, it lets you know what's going on. Next position is your 4 position, and that gives you the neck pickup only, but it is again in parallel, so typical sound, but there's something else going on. I'm here to tell you there's something in the afterlife. But check it out, it's very single coily sounding, even though both pickups are on and it's in parallel. It's just the beauty of these DiMarzios. And again, just check them clean. Okay, so that's just beautiful. And fifth position, finally, in series. Dark as hell. But we can do this. Okay, so you'll see how dark that is. Here's a chord in series, neck pickup. Now these tone controls are very useful. I know you will not hear that from me very often, but yeah, these work. Okay, so no problem with a woman tone. You know, do the Eric Clapton thing, roll off the tone there, and throw on some kind of cool distortion. You got some cool stuff. Check it out. I know it's gainy, but it's a cool ass tone that makes me want to go stroke my pecker. That's for sure. It's a nice ass sound. Again, so hey, let's check out what it sounds like. Cool stuff. Check to see if my wah still works. Again, just going straight through the Johnson J station. That is it. No outboard processing. I've got a drum machine down here. And I've got the J8 foot controller to turn on and off the effects that are on the J station. That's it. Great stuff, man. Okay, let's try, just for fun, back to the 2 position. So the 2 single coil things, inner coils on only. Okay, so just cool stuff. Okay, so there you go. The Yamaha Weddington Special, again, available in all the different kinds of things. And just a cool, bigger hump here to distinguish it from the Les Paul and keep them people off their ass way back in the day of lawsuits, which were 10 years before this. 15 years before this, actually. So check out the Weddingtons in all their glory. And again, these P90 sized pickups. Maybe pull your P90s, throw them out. And try these DiMarzios again. Again, these are the DP 162 soap bars. Again, you got 5 leads, 4 regular ones, and your to your splitting, and your parallel series switching, coil splitting and such things, and your ground wire being your 5th. But yeah, I'm going to try one with 3 of these, of course, maybe 4. But I think 3 is usually enough. But hey, if I can find a long enough scale guitar, I'll put 5 in. So maybe I'll find me just a baritone, but tune it normal and make room for 5 pickups. That might be kind of cool. Have the high string tension and 5 of these pickups in there, just switches and knobs everywhere. So once again, thanks to my buddy Jimmy C for letting me borrow his Weddington. I've had this thing for about, 3 or 4 weeks now, and he said nothing about getting it back, but I'm sure he'll want it. He's got 5 or 6 of them, I'm sure. I know he's got at least 2 or 3 or 4 more. So again, don't buy them. Buy all the other ones, but leave these for him. He wants all of them. If you find a black one, let me know. I owe him a black one at the very least for letting me borrow this thing for a while and fall in love with it, and the pickups and that heel joint right there. Holy crap! Gibson again did the access, but where'd they get the idea from? Right here. This was way before they did it. So cool axe. And again, Yamaha. People, don't forget about all these great Matsumoku guitars that I've turned you on to. They are amazing. And again, I've bought so many, and my reviews are coming up of my Japanese specials as well. So, and keep an eye on Fender Japan. They're not really in business anymore. So I know you're like, what? Stick around for that one. Once again, Scott Grove, you guys be groovy and keep looking at the guitars. I keep listening. You guys are missing some major deals and you're pissing me off. So get over there and buy some stuff. Make a living, or just get some great guitars. I'm going to bend back up so I can even just stand. Okay? Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.